How are you feeling? Did America get it right?
I feel like the way it was set up, there was no way America could have gotten it wrong. We had 3 incredible finalists occupying 3 different lanes. They all had their own vibes, their own styles, their own, vocal ranges and styles and techniques. And I feel like it was a great finale. But Jamal just has a gift from God. His voice is insane. Every time he opens his mouth, it is flawless. So I feel like I got to tell him afterwards, I was like, now go do great things. And I feel like he certainly can.
At just 37 years old, Jamal Robert is making waves in the music industry, and not for the reasons you might expect. He's not just going head-to-head with any artist. His opponent is none other than country music superstar Carrie Underwood. But this isn't just some celebrity feud or an online spat about chart rankings. Jamal has taken things to a whole new level. He's filed a lawsuit. According to Jamal, this isn't about seeking fame or stirring up drama.
I think this is the first time that I had peace, like, before I sang, because I usually be like, oh Lord, I gotta do this song, But this time I was like, you know what, let's just get up there and sing. And I wasn't stressed, I didn't miss no lyrics, I didn't do nothing. It was just a peace that came over me, and I'm thankful for that.
He says he's standing up for himself and others like him who've been overlooked in an industry that favors image over substance. He claims Carrie's success didn't happen naturally, and that her rise came at the cost of other talented performers like him. It all started when Jamal auditioned for a well-known singing competition, a show that has launched the careers of several big-name artists. He quickly became a fan favorite, with strong performances and praise from the judges. It looked like his moment had finally arrived. But things took a turn, and suddenly his journey was cut short. Behind the scenes, there were whispers that something wasn't right. Jamal had been told he was one of the top picks, yet his audition tape was never aired. Not long after, Carrie Underwood joined the show as a celebrity mentor and eventually took over a project Jamal had once been in the running for. From there, the story only got messier. Leaked messages suggested that Jamal may have been pushed aside intentionally. Insiders claimed producers manipulated contracts, changed how certain performances were edited, and even altered who got the most screen time. At the center of it all? Carrie. Jamal's supporters say this wasn't just random bad luck, it looked like a coordinated effort to remove him from the spotlight. As the show went on, fans noticed Jamal getting less camera time. His standout performances were barely shown, or aired during hours when most people weren't watching.
With Jamal, with John, with Brianna, I'm like, this is who this show is for. It's like everybody kind of, had like small followings on Instagram or whatever, but it wasn't like they had been doing this for years. He was a PE teacher. And that's a whole other thing. His like hometown package was like, we were all back there like bawling and seeing all the kids and what that meant to them. Like it was all so well done.
Some viewers even pointed out that his social media posts stopped getting attention, even though they used to trend quickly. Behind closed doors, things were reportedly even worse. Some members of the crew claimed that Carrie had more power over the show than people realized. One anonymous producer said she wanted contestants with a more traditional image to move forward, people who wouldn't overshadow the others. Jamal, who had his own unique style and original music, didn't fit that mold. Then came the smoking gun. Screenshots of private messages between Carrie and the show's producers were leaked online. In one message, Carrie allegedly wrote, "We need to make sure Jamal doesn't overshadow the others." That one line blew up across social media. Fans were outraged. The hashtag Justice for Jamal started trending within hours. Carrie's team responded fast, saying the messages were taken out of context. She denied any wrongdoing and claimed she had nothing but respect for Jamal. She blamed editing decisions on the producers, saying she wasn't involved in everything that happened. But by then, public opinion had already started turning against her. Things took another dramatic turn when Melissa Harper, a former contestant and one of Jamal's close friends, came forward. In a private video posted to her fan page, Melissa said she saw it all happen. She claimed that from the start, producers were more focused on building a storyline than finding real talent. They wanted certain characters to stand out: the underdog, the comeback story, the all-American country star. And Jamal didn't fit into any of those categories. Melissa also said Carrie voiced concerns about Jamal's rising popularity during one meeting. According to Melissa, a producer even said, "This isn't the Jamal show. We need to control the narrative." She said that was the moment she realized the show was more about controlling perception than celebrating talent.
They tell me that it'll settle in probably later on tonight or in the morning or something, but I'm just like, I'm in awe. This has been a dream. God is good, and I'm so thankful. I'm grateful for every opportunity. I'm thankful for American Idol. Everybody that's played a big part in this moment. I love you, and I'm just grateful.
Soon after, more footage surfaced, clips recorded backstage that were never meant to be seen by the public. In one clip, Carrie is shown talking with producers in the makeup room, saying, "If Jamal keeps pulling numbers like that, people won't care about anyone else." One of the producers replied, "We've got to even it out." Another hidden camera captured a tense conversation between Jamal and Carrie. They didn't realize the camera was rolling. Carrie reportedly said, "It's not just about talent, it's about balance." Jamal responded, "So I'm supposed to dim my light to make everyone else shine?" That clip went viral, and the public couldn't look away anymore.
One part of the competition, I was like, I think I can chill now a little bit, but she was like, I want to see more, and it was just consistency, and I understood that completely.
That's when Jamal decided to take legal action. Armed with messages, video evidence, and growing support from fans, he filed a formal lawsuit against Carrie and the show's production team. He accused them of sabotage, defamation, and interfering with his career. Jamal's legal team said his reputation was harmed, and that producers purposely edited him out of key episodes. They also said opportunities dried up for him, brand deals, bookings, and industry offers were pulled after the show aired. They claimed the show's actions weren't just unfair, they were harmful to his future. Carrie's team didn't hold back either. They released a strong statement calling the lawsuit a publicity stunt. They said everything Jamal claimed was based on twisted facts and cherry-picked clips. Carrie's lawyers warned they'd fight back hard, insisting she was only one piece of a larger production and not responsible for what Jamal alleged. But the lawsuit sparked something bigger. Other former contestants began to speak out. Some shared cryptic tweets, while others told their stories directly. They said they were told to act a certain way, wear specific outfits, or hold back emotionally to fit into the show's script. A few even said producers edited footage to make them look worse than they really were. This wasn't just about Jamal anymore. It was about a system that may have prioritized marketable stories over genuine talent for years. Fans began questioning everything. One wrote, "I used to believe in these shows. Now I feel like I've been lied to." Another said, "If this is true, Carrie's legacy is going to be damaged forever." As it stands, the story is still unfolding. For Carrie, her reputation as a respected mentor and artist is on the line. For Jamal, it's a fight to reclaim his voice and prove his worth. And for the show itself, it's a wake-up call that could force a major industry to reevaluate how it treats its rising stars. So, where does that leave us? We've gone from a simple talent competition to a full-blown legal battle. From standing ovations and fan favorites to leaked messages, edited footage, and a lawsuit that could shake the foundation of an entire industry. What started with Jamal Robert trying to chase his dream has turned into something much bigger, a story that exposes just how tightly controlled the spotlight can be in the world of entertainment. Think about it. A talented artist, chosen by fans and supported by early praise, suddenly fades from the screen without explanation. And not just by accident, according to him, but by design. If what Jamal and others are claiming is true, then this isn't just about one artist being pushed aside. It's about a system built to favor what's predictable, as safe, and easy to sell, even if it means dimming someone else's light. We've all watched shows like this, right? We root for underdogs. We get invested in their journeys. We vote. We share clips. We believe that talent, heart, and performance matter most. But what if the truth is, the outcome was never really in the hands of the viewers? What if producers, networks, and even celebrity mentors were quietly deciding who gets to succeed and who quietly disappears? Jamal's story has opened a door. And now that it's open, more people are starting to walk through it. Former contestants are speaking out. Crew members are hinting at long-standing problems. And fans? Fans are watching closely, replaying footage, digging up old posts, comparing performances, and asking the same question over and over again. Was this whole thing rigged from the start? We're also seeing how powerful public support can be. Jamal's voice alone may not have been enough, but once the leaked clips came out and fans saw the behind-the-scenes conversations for themselves, the tide began to shift. It wasn't just about he said, she said anymore. People saw the receipts. And once that happened, it became impossible to ignore. Carrie Underwood, a woman known for grace, strength, and an incredible career, now finds herself at the center of a controversy that threatens to redefine how people see her. Her fans are divided, some defending her fiercely, others feeling betrayed. She's issued denials, saying she had no part in the decisions that hurt Jamal, but the evidence has already spread like wildfire. In the court of public opinion, perception matters just as much as facts. The lawsuit Jamal filed could change everything. If he wins, if his team can prove there was a coordinated effort to silence his talent, it won't just be a win for him. It'll be a wake-up call to the entire industry. It could force networks to be more transparent. It might make future shows rethink how they treat contestants behind the scenes. And maybe, just maybe, it'll remind the industry that real talent can't be buried forever. But if Jamal loses? That's a different story. It could send a message to future artists that speaking up isn't worth the risk. That no matter how strong your talent is, power still wins. It's a heavy weight to carry for both sides. Still, no matter how this plays out in court, Jamal has already sparked something important. He's shown that one voice can turn into many. That silence isn't the only option. And that sometimes, challenging the system is the only way to bring change. So here's the question we're leaving with today. Is Jamal exposing a deeper truth about the music industry? Or is this just another case of backstage drama blown out of proportion? Was Carrie simply caught in a messy situation, or was she an active part of something unfair? Is the music competition world just entertainment, or is it something far more controlled than we ever imagined? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you believe Jamal's side of the story? Or are you still waiting to hear more? This story is still developing and we'll be following every update. So if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join this growing conversation. We'll keep you informed every step of the way. And most importantly, don't just watch. Think. Question. Speak up. Because whether it's music, media, or any industry that shapes how we see the world, transparency matters. Before we go, here's something to consider. Fame may be given, but respect? That has to be earned. And if the truth is on Jamal's side, he might just earn the respect that was taken from him. Thanks for watching. This story isn't over and neither is Jamal's fight. We'll see you in the next one.